Hello again, my name is Emma and welcome to my channel. Okay, so we made it to Saturday. So today is Saturday and today is crocheting. And I'm going to throw in some knitting night because I really want to get back into knitting as well. And so I think it was last week, I was trying to make a hat. And I showed you some of the ribbing that I was doing because I had made, what got me started was making, redoing the teacups that I had done like years ago. So I wanted to get back into it. So I made a few teacups with a very thin yarn and then with a little bit thicker yarn. And, but then I wanted to take it one step further. I said, you know what? I can do some crocheting. And I wanted to end up making something different other than just the teacups. And I still haven't gotten to the blanket throws because that was my main thing I want to do. But because the holidays are coming, I figure I'll just start out, you know, just with little things right now. So because I have a lot of yarn and I really want to get rid of it. And why not make, you know, just little things and see where that takes me until I can figure out how to do the blanket throws. I had seen this one. I was like, oh my God, if I would have known, if I would have known, I would have made this blanket a long time ago. And it was a blanket with sunflowers all over it. And it was crocheted sunflowers. Oh my God. If I would have known, I would have crocheted that like a long time ago. And I would have put it, you know, for my fall decorations. So because that gave me the idea, I said, you know what? I'm going to start making small blanket throws. And the next one, the one that I really want to start on is going to be for a Valentine's Day. It's already too late in the game to do Christmas because we're here. So that's because I'm only doing little things. But probably starting after this hat, I will start getting into making and looking for yarns to do a Valentine blanket throw. Even though I do have a lot of pink, I have red, but I really want to, you know, see what other colors I can incorporate. And I have a lot of white. So white and reds, which I'm pretty sure I have, I'm going to, you know, mix them up. Okay, so I already crocheted the hat. And I'm going to show you where I'm at, okay? Right now, I already seamed it up. I just haven't done the top yet. So I'm going to put you down. I'm going to show you. Okay, so I'm going to bring some light down over here. Okay, and make sure this doesn't fall. Seems like I'm always dropping it. Okay, so I got as far, because I wanted it to be black and white. So I already got, I'm just going to stick this in here. I don't want to lose it. I already got the ribbing, as you can see. I already got the ribbing. Okay. And I wanted it to be black and white. Whether I'll add more white on here, it all depends how it fits me. So we'll see how that comes out. And what I'm going to do, I already stitched it together. It's already closed up. It's already closed. And now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to bring the little parts up here together. So that's where I'm at right now. So I had kind of like a hard time getting this. What was I looking for? I was looking for some, what was it? You know those, I don't know, I was into plastic canvas a lot. And, let me put this in here over. I should have gotten my other table, it would have been higher. And I got into plastic canvas a lot, and I was ordering all these, you know, canvas, you know, needles all the time. So I said, well, let me go get, you know, let me see if I could find one. And I could not find one at all. I was like, why can't I find one? So I found a regular regular sewing needle. And I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to put the thread through that hole, which just seemed too, you know, too small. But I ended up doing it, and it just, what I did is that I grabbed some tape. I tried folding the thread and then putting the needle, but that didn't work. So I said, okay, you know what? I'm gonna grab some tape and I'm gonna put it as close as I can to the what do you call it? To the thread as small as the eye of the needle that I had, and I'm gonna try to see if I can do it that way. And I did. I put the needle, the tape over the thread, took the scissors and made it into like a little point, like on a triangle, like in an angle. And I did that, and then I put it through the eye of the needle. Oh, it came out perfect. I was like, yes! Because there was no way, no other way I was going to be able to get this thread in that eye. There was just no way. Okay, so I'm just going in and out of the top of the, what do you call it, the hat. Because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull it. I'm just going in and out. I'm gonna pull it to close the hat. And so almost there. And I had to admit, it did take me a minute to make this, you know. So, but I was determined to make it. I just wanted to see if I can, you know. I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can make a hat. It just looks so simple and so easy. The ribbing was the one that did scare me a little bit. I said, yeah, but what about if I can't do the ribbing? But yeah, it was simple, and I was like, oh, I didn't know it was this simple. It was just single crochets and half double crochets, and that was it. And I was like, oh wow, I didn't know. I thought it was going to be harder. Okay, so I got all the needle. I went all the way in a circle, and now I'm just going to pull it. Pull it so it can close up. Okay, I'm trying to get it so it can close. Okay, so kind of got it closed up. It does look a little, you know, weird. I'm trying to close it up as much as possible. I don't want to rip it. Okay, so there it goes. All right. And I really don't like how, you know, it looks closed up here, because it just seems like, to me, it just seems like it takes a lot of space. I don't know. But I'm just gonna go through it a little bit more. Just to make sure that it's, you know, like closed on the top. So I'm just going in and out again. I really don't like all that. It just seems like so much material. Maybe because the yarn was too thick. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna bother my head. You know? Okay, there's no holes. So that's good. I'm just closing it. I don't know why is this. I'm trying to figure out why this is like so off. Let's see. I'm just gonna try to close it up a little bit. Up this way. Okay, so it looks a little bit better. Okay, so it's all closed up. There's no hole in there. So I'm just gonna go here. I'm gonna close it up. Yeah, I saw this one girl, she was doing mittens. And I said, oh, I gotta do that, but I'm gonna wait because I really wanted it to be like a set with this. But this looks like a fan, doesn't it? It doesn't really look like a hat. But, you know, this was my first time making a hat. So, I hope it looks good. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a white pom-pom, and I want to put the white pom-pom on the top. And so we don't need this anymore. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna see if I could find a needle, probably a Dollar Tree. They have these like little kits, you know, like for Christmas, and with little what do you call it? What are they called? Like frogs, and I don't know. I think they had them like for Easter and stuff, like little rabbits, and for Christmas, you know, little animals. And they had the thread, and they had that needle in there, that darning needle. So I was like, oh, I gotta get that. And so it is already closed up. Okay, so I already turned it inside out. There's no holes. And yeah, so there's my hat, guys. There's my hat, and I'm gonna try to. I hope I. Well, I didn't like this. I hope I put it in the right way. I think it's still too. Wasn't supposed. I mean, it's okay, but you know, I still need that pom-pom on here, and I don't know. I think I could have sworn I put it the right way, didn't I? I hope I did. I hope I didn't screw it up, but I don't know. Let's see, for my first time hat, I'm not really happy the way it looks. But okay, that's where I did that. I think maybe the yarn is way too thick, and I think I don't think I did the ribbing that good, and I think it's a little bit too big, and it's not tight enough. So yeah. So it's like, yeah, it's definitely, I mean, it's okay, but it's like, you know, yeah, it's big. I made it too big. So there's my hat. And like I said, I want to put something up here, but yeah, I'm not really feeling. I mean, it looks okay, but I don't know. I'm looking in in the window. It covers me, you know, but I don't know. I think it should have been maybe tighter. I mean, I guess I could always put something in the back to make it look tighter. I don't know. I don't like the. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. I mean, it's like, I gotta push you guys back.
It's not done. Don't worry.
No. Hey, look at my hat.
Where'd you get that?
I made it.
It's nice.
Yeah? Are you sure? Yeah? Okay.
Did you make that out of...
Yarn.
Yeah, I was about to say that. It's just kind of forgot right there.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. You know, I'm not too thrilled about it. It is big though. It just feels so loose. That's... Oh well. It's my first time making a hat. But I think I like it. Maybe I could put some strings and I could tie it. But for a first time hat, it's alright. Okay, so definitely gonna make that pom-pom, and that's what I really want to do. Okay, so another thing I wanted to show you, because I was getting into knitting, and hold on. And I was like, oh my god, I need to find this because I want to show them. Because I do have knitting needles. I don't know if I showed you this last time or not, but I do have knitting needles. There they are. This one got bent. You can see it looks like it's bent. I don't know how that happened. But I did get into knitting. And I was going to show you how to cast on and everything like that. But I said, nah, I'll wait for another time. But I did want to show you something that I did start. Because I really, what is this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm into sewing, so I really want to get into learn how to sew an apron. So I was knitting, and what I was talking about knitting was that in order for you to, you know, to make it look like a knit pattern, you had to knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl. And at first I was just knitting and it just didn't look right, like something was like wrong, and it just looked like the back of something all the time, and I was like, I'm not getting this, this is not working. So then I had a friend who said, oh, you know, I don't know why he knew this, I really don't, but he goes, oh, I think he said something about his grandma used to knit or something like that, and he goes, oh, and you gotta knit and purl, knit, purl, knit, purl. And I was like, so then, you know, and like I said, back in the day when I was starting to learn how to knit and crochet, we didn't have all these YouTube videos that we have now, okay? It's like really like, you know, there's so much you can learn right now. And before, if somebody didn't show you or you didn't go to a class, like a quilting bee class, you weren't going to learn how to do nothing. Okay, unless you went to those classes, or maybe a neighbor or a friend knew. So I was lucky enough just to get in there just when, you know, all the people were doing, you know, making videos, but I barely just got in. So before that, there wasn't a whole lot of videos. And I did, you know, try to buy books and go to the library and stuff, but they didn't really show me. So, but once he said that, then it clicked. Oh, okay. So you got knit, purl, knit, purl. Now this is my, yeah, it's a mess. But this one, let me see, let me show you. Let me go down here again. I'm just not trying to drop the camera like I did the other day. Okay. So, as you can see, this is the back. Wait, no. This was the back. And this is the front. Now, these are called cables. It's really different from ribbing. But in order for you to get the cables, you have to use this little guy. Because every time you go in, certain stitches go on here, then you have to drop it and then continue knitting and then come back to it and slide the stitches back onto this needle. It's a little confusing, but like this one goes here. I don't know. It's been like such a long time since I did this, so to tell you the truth, I wouldn't even know where to start. I haven't done this like for a long time. And to me, it was always hard to learn how to, because you have these two. And you always had, I guess I always held the needle the same way I did with crocheting. Like, I really didn't know what I was doing. So, I'll put it this way. I haven't done this for years, guys, so I don't know. I don't know if it's going this way or what way. I don't know. So, I think you put it in here. And then you take it, nope, put it in here. And then you take it out. Guys, I am like so lost. I forgot how to do this. So, I'm not going to even bother right now because I know I'm more... I'm already lost, guys. I'm already lost. I mean, I used to do this, you know, without having a problem. But I haven't done this for so long. Like, okay. And I remember you always had to leave. You always had to leave your, you know, your thread. What do you call it? Loose. I remember. Because the needle had to go out. And then you had to slip it off. So then it would be on this side. Okay? I have a finger that hurts. So it's even harder for me to do this because my finger hurts. Just came off the thing. Yeah, I'm going to have to wait till this finger heals up because I cut myself and I'm like, I hate this. It's aggravating. And that's, if I remember, I always had to push. I remember I had to push all the threads all the way to the tip because it used to drive me nuts. I couldn't get the needle out. Cersei, be quiet. Okay. And I've seen some girls knit, but they always, you know, they always knitted so fast. But I always had to put the threads all the way up to here. And they would do it like, you know, like no big thing. Okay, so then all these stitches would end up all over here. But I'll show you more of that because it's like, I haven't done this like for a long time, but now that I just did a couple, now I'm starting to remember. Okay, so I'm probably gonna try to practice this a little bit during the week because I really do like cables. After I was doing the hat, I was like, oh my God, I would really like to have a hat with this kind of ribbing on it. That would be like so cool. And I have different size knitting needles. I have different size knitting needles. I even have one of the tiny little needles to do small cables for little projects. This book I bought, it was called Knitting. So I had to like go over this thing like, this thing rips. It looks like this. So I had to buy this one. I was always, you know, ordering books. And they show you how to do, you know, one that I really wanted to do was learn how to do, these interlock stitches, which I think I kind of got the thread, but this would be so nice and thick as a blanket. They're called interlock blocks. And I was like, oh my God, but I think I know they show you all the steps. All the steps to make it look like that. So, yeah, I had to, you know, order books and learn what I can, you know, online. So, okay, guys. So, yeah, I'm like, you know, let me fix it before I end up shutting off or pressing something I'm not supposed to. So, not really happy with the way my hat came out, but, you know, I'm going to keep trying, and maybe I'll try to get something, huh? What? You're going to go? Oh, okay. So, yeah. How you like my hat?
Good.
Yeah? Okay, cool. Hey, I got another, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, guys, so I'm going to keep practicing. So I hope you like this segment about how to, I'm still going to put the pom-pom. So I'm going to learn how to make the pom-pom. I'm going to stick it up here. And maybe I don't know, make some strings, some white strings.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna jazz up this hat a little bit more so it could fit me a little bit more better. Okay, guys, like a fish in the sea. So glad you caught me, and I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and definitely comment. We'll talk to you later. Bye.